Grand Archivist is a card that has found its way into the meta, mostly in Priest, but I think most people are playing this card wrong. You see, a lot of people want to play this when they only have big spells in their deck, so that when they play it they know they're going to hit a Free from Amber or a Mind Control or an Ultimate Infestation or something. But I think it's more interesting if you play it with a couple big spells that potentially have a huge payoff, and a bunch of cheap garbage that's not really that good. I feel like that just makes it more exciting overall, right? So I think this deck has like 19 spells if I counted correctly. We've got some top end ones like Call of the Wild and Crushing Walls, which are pretty nice. We've got some mid-tier stuff like Lesser Emerald Spellstone and Deadly Shot, which are okay. And then we've got some cheap secrets. You're never really too happy to see the secrets, but none of them are really bad to put in play. Like, I'm not upset to have a Freezing Trap put on my board on turn 8. And then because we're playing so many spells, there's also a Yogg-Saron. I've got a Barnes to hopefully hit Grand Archivist, and then I've got 2 Cloaked Huntress and 2 Secret Keeper. They have synergy with all the secrets I'm playing, and they're both decent hits off Barnes. And then of course there's also the Emerald Spellstone. We've got a bunch of secrets, and this card is really powerful if you can upgrade it even once. And even with only 2 wolves, it's a pretty decent hit off of the Archivist. So yeah, pretty straightforward deck. Try to high roll some people with Grand Archivist. And if that fails, we high roll them with Yogg-Saron. And if that fails, maybe we can just be Hunter and press Steady Shot, and then they'll die eventually.
Rexa versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild. Let the hunt begin.
Okay, so I think I definitely want to keep the Spellstone. If I had a better secret, I would snap keep it. But Explosive Trap is a little bit sketchy. I guess I'll keep it though. Well, it looks like this Explosive Trap is never getting played. I don't know, I probably should have mulliganed it. I have enough secrets, and hitting like Secret Keeper or Cloaked Huntress would have been really good. Okay. Cat Trick should be the best one on turn 2. And then probably Wandering Monster next turn into Coin Spellstone.
The land serves me.
Okay, so it looks like he's probably, I don't know, maybe even Big Druid with that? A lot of the Jade Druids don't even play that because they like to play Oaken Summons. Okay, so he's Oakheart Big Druid. Using the coin here does slow down my top end a lot, but I think I need to get these wolves in play. I don't think I have to worry too much about the Drakari Enchanter right now. He shouldn't be able to take advantage of it until next turn, or the turn after even. I don't think I don't think Unleash the Hounds ever really gets any better than this. And admittedly, this is not very good, but what else am I going to do this turn? Is Primordial Drake common in Big Druid still? I actually don't know. We have a Cat Trick and a Wandering Monster. How's he gone this long without triggering Cat Trick? Well, I think I'm in trouble here. He's probably going to play the Dragon Hatcher, or Oakheart into Dragon Hatcher here. Oh, just Ysera. Okay. That Crushing Wall's positioning, though. Let's hit him with an oops. Must not be playing Yasharaj this turn. That's probably pretty good. It's got a lot of stats. Okay, whatever. He's gonna overdraw at least 1 card here. Well, I think I like just playing this guy here. Do I want to hit for 4? Probably not. Let's keep it stealthed. If I'm playing Call of the Wild next turn, it hits for 5. Misha. Okay. So he overdrew a Dragon Hatcher and a Primordial Drake. That's pretty good. Although at this point I'm not even sure how good the Dragon Hatcher was. Because he's played Ysera, both Primordial Drakes already. I guess playing around 2 Ysera cards was a reason to go face, get my 4 damage in. But I almost feel like this is going to be a game that gets grinded out. Deathstalker Rexar is the best draw here. Unleash the Hounds is not great. But let's take the turn to set up some secrets.
The land serves me.
Okay. That's actually kind of annoying because I do have a freezing trap in play. I probably should have not played explosive last turn just in case I drew a spellstone. Whatever though. Let's just go Call of the Wild here. I want to protect this freezing trap, make sure it threatens something big.
Fluffy, snuggles, fact.
Okay, he must have at least 1 dragon left in the deck. Probably a Deathwing Dragon Lord. I think there's a good chance that's his last dragon, though. Well, I guess I'm gonna find out with Deadly Shot here, right? Could be a regular Deathwing. Okay, yep, there was a regular Deathwing. Do I want to play the Spellstone here? I do have 3 secrets left in the deck. But Explosive Trap is not playable currently. I do still have 14 cards. And I need to contest this Deathwing, right? Playing into Spreading Plague was the counter argument. Is he gonna swing into a Freezing Trap? That's kind of bad, actually. So I send the 4 power guys in. I use 2 wolves, a wolf bow, and unleash. So I can isolate the Deathwing here, which is probably the play. And now I'm out of Spellstone, so I definitely just play that secret. I think I've seen both Spreading Plagues, haven't I? If I haven't, maybe I should have traded off the dogs. Oh, I guess I hadn't. I was just thinking of the taunts from Malfurion. Oops. Second swipe. Well, this is why we play Yogg-Saron, right? We are off to a good start so far. Oh my god, right on the Deathwing. Okay. That would have been unfair, maybe. Oh wait, that... No! Well, I still have a bunch of 2/2s. And a handful of beasts. Maybe that wasn't that bad for me, actually. Huh. Well, that might be the least impactful Cataclysm I've ever seen. Really? I wonder if he was just out of threats. I saw 5 dragons. They probably also had an Oakheart, maybe a Yashiraj. Okay, well, pretty good Yogg-Saron.
Rexa versus Tyrande.
You give me strength.
Let the hunt begin.
Try to find the weapon. Cloaked Huntress. Barnes, Spellstone. Cat Trick is good depending on the matchup. Actually, it's probably good against every priest since he has the coin. I'd be very surprised if he coined out a 2-drop here. Now, a second Cat Trick is probably going to be pretty tough to use if he's a dragon list. Well, that was a weak turn. My hand is not looking too hot. Tar Creeper. That doesn't really give me much information. I know he's not Big Priest, or whatever that's worth. I think I'm gonna hold the Deadly Shot here. If I knew for sure he was Highlander, maybe I would be tempted to Deadly Shot that. But he could still be a Dragon Priest. Yeah, there's a Twilight Drake. So do I want a 50-50 a Deadly Shot here? It's not like I have a way to deal with the Tar Creeper otherwise. That's kind of a bummer. Can throw a Freezing Trap into the 4/8 though, which is somewhat relevant. I'm actually pretty surprised he attacked into that. Maybe he just wants to coin it out. Oh, he's still Highlander. Okay. Well, that's not good. Get him, Huffer. What is this? Cat Trick still?
Secret agent coming through.
Well, I don't have much of a turn here. But just you wait until next turn when I can play my 8-mana 4/7. It's a pretty good card to steal from my deck. Easiest crushing walls of my life. Man, that card is really good when it comes strapped to a 4/7. Finally get my cat. Very exciting. Wow. That's actually pretty interesting. So do I want to play Call of the Wild here? He probably would not have played Shadow Reaper Anduin that turn given the opportunity. And because of Leok, Shadow Reaper Anduin would kill Misha and Huffer. Let's go for a secret play. Make a bunch of dudes. This very likely forces out a Dragonfire Potion, which is another threat to my Call of the Wild. Or Duskbreaker. Duskbreaker wasn't so good against Call of the Wild, but whatever. It's a real bummer that he was able to clear that board without casting a spell to trigger the cat trick. Let's hit him with another Archivist. Sick. Some people don't like to put cheap spells in their Grand Archivist decks, but I don't really know why. You just hit the big ones anyway. Easy. Damn it. Why is Duskbreaker a dragon? Or why does this cat have stealth and not taunt? I just want my Archivist to live. Let's continue playing around Shadow Reaper Anduin, I guess. I should have put the Secret Keeper over here in case he Thought Steals into Crushing Walls. It's been a while since I've seen that guy. I think if that's his turn, I can make a read on no Shadow Reaper Anduin. But boy, do I get blown out if I play Call of the Wild and he has it. Okay. Still has 14 cards in his deck. I'm pretty sure I have a good read on no Shadow Reaper Anduin. So we're gonna get our 12 damage here.
I tried this.
Not a bad secret. It's a pretty bad secret. I didn't have too many very good spells in my deck there, though. No Shadow Reaper Anduin feels good, man.
Is someone injured?
Dude, he should have started with that so he could have gotten Crushing Walls. Crushing Walls would have actually been sick that turn. It would have killed Misha and the Archivist, and then he could have swung into Huffer with the Twilight Drake. But instead he just died.
Rexa versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine. Let the hunt begin.
I think I'll keep Deathstalker Rexar. Building Zombeast is probably how I win control matchups.
I'll never tell.
Pretty straightforward turn. Do I even want to play Eagle Hornbow here, or do I want to get the hero power in? I don't really have a play next turn anyway, so if I need the bow, I can always do it then. Slightly worse to do it in that order if I do pick up a 2-mana play. Let's hold back on the weapon. Turn 3 tends not to be a weapon turn anyway. A turn where I would need the weapon. Although if he wants to tap here, he might have to play a Mistress of Mixtures or something. Or a Kobold Librarian.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
That was just bad, wasn't it? Aren't you supposed to just tap and play Mistress? Well, clear off his board here, I guess. Probably could have gone face with the Secret Keeper. It didn't really get punished by anything. Still gets Mortal Coiled, still gets Defiled. Yeah, probably just missed 2 damage. That's a good looking deadly shot. Probably shouldn't have played that so quick because now I do have to think about the snipe. Probably don't want to play snipe into his Possessed Lackey turn.
Yes. Oh yes. They'll serve me now.
Probably also don't want to play Deathstalker Rexar.
To my side.
That's actually kind of bad. Is there a world where I hit this with the weapon? If I hit the Possessed Lackey, his Void Lord would have to be what kills the Huffer. Just doesn't seem worth it. Especially when I'm probably getting more weapon charges out of these secrets.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
Well, that's not what I wanted to snipe. But it gives him 4 health and it gives me 3 damage, so it kind of evens out. Playing around the freezing trap. I guess a couple turns ago when I killed his Kobold Librarian, that was kind of a bluff for that being a freezing trap. Well, let's try to beat him up. See if we can't make him dead. I think I've seen 2 Mistresses and 1 Spellstone. So he's down to 1 more Spellstone, double Dark Pact. When I say it out loud like that, it seems like he still has a lot of healing.
possibilities.
Bit of a bummer. Did he just not attack with his Doomguard? Some hot disrespect coming out of this guy. Oh, I killed him. Okay, cool. Well, sometimes I'm just playing Hunter.